Welcome to Thriving Thursday. Today we're going to talk a little bit about knowing your target market's purchase triggers. For many of us, we kind of narrowed down that target market, but we're not exactly sure what makes them purchase. So why do you need to know this? Because in order to be able to hit the pain points that will encourage them to buy, you need to know exactly what causes them to purchase. This is why it's important for you to be communicating with your audience before you create any products, services, books, all of that, because you need to know exactly how to talk to them to hit these pain points. And it also assists you in creating your great marketing message. If your marketing message is aimed towards the wrong pain point or the wrong purchase trigger, it's not going to be effective. And when you can bring this all together, sales become really easy because people know right away, just from that purchase trigger, that they need you. So also the other thing here is the offers that the benefits from the offers that you present to them will really resonate with them. They will know that that is exactly where they live. And if they're ready to transform, the transformation will occur. They will bite into what you have to offer because they know that you're talking to them and you can help. 5 of the common triggers that we're going to talk about today are money, time, relationships, health, and peace of mind. All of those are reasons that people step into a purchase. So the first one is money. And money, when we talk about people's fears around money, it's usually saving it and making it. People are worried about their retirement. They're worried about sending their kids to college. They're worried about saving for a rainy day. And on the other end of it, they're worried about making it. They're worried about the improvements that they have to make, the improvements they have, the changes, the shifts they have to make in their life in order to be able to make and save money. So those are purchase triggers that are surrounding you and your clients if you are someone who talks about finances in your programs, products, services, and books. The next one is time, and this is a huge one. If what you do revolves around saving time, freeing up time, managing time, all of us are so busy in this day and age that those are purchase triggers for us. We want to know if we're really scattered and we have no time for ourselves. We want to know that you have a system that will help us set better boundaries with our families, that'll help us manage time, that'll help us set aside time for ourselves to nurture ourselves. All of those are really important purchase triggers. Relationships. Well, this is something that we really need a lot of work on in this day and age because we are so connected to our technology that we have a hard time really finding good relationships. Or if we're in a relationship, we have hard times improving it, connecting, communicating. And for some people, it's hard to end relationships. We need help in that area. We need help, if it's a divorce, not only for ourselves, but our children. There are all sorts of purchase triggers around relationships, but we have to know that those are the actual triggers that propel our people and motivate them into transformation. Also, health. Health is a big one. That's why it's such a big field. So many people are out there and their trigger is, I want to feel better. I'm having a hard time with my health. I don't have time to exercise. I don't feel good because I don't eat well. I don't exercise. I'm overweight. All of those are purchase triggers that we need to really be aware of, that's what entices our audience to trigger. And peace of mind, the last one we're going to talk about today. This is around security, stability, less stress, less worry. In some ways, this purchase trigger is also connected to some of the other ones that we've spoken about a little bit here, because We want to know that our finances are in shape so that we have that peace of mind around security, that we have that stability. Health, a lot of us, it's connected to less stress and less worry. And for many of it, it's just setting time aside every day to just be really focused on that. But from a standpoint of a purchase trigger, we have to know that that's what our people need. And this one's a little bit harder than the other ones because with most of these, you need really hard facts to get with people with. Sometimes peace of mind can be a little bit esoteric out there because it's a matter of what we do to get that peace of mind. And sometimes it can be a little bit woo-woo. So we have to get really solid on the benefits that are going to entice people to really purchase in this area. So I hope that helps you with all of that, kind of zeroing in on that. So how do you do this? How do you get people to tell you what their purchase triggers are? Some of that is through assessments. You have to connect with that audience in advance and be really destined to make some inquiries there and talk to people. You have to have conversations around it so that people really directly tell you what it is their purchase trigger is. And focus groups, good old focus groups from my advertising days, where you actually sit with a group of people, whether it's on Google Plus, whether it's within a Facebook group, whether you invite them into a Zoom meeting and say, hey, not going to try to sell you anything. I just need some information about what y'all need. It's really being intentional about how you can bring people in and ask them the questions you need to know what those purchase triggers are. And asking your clients, your past clients, what was really the thing that pushed you over the edge and propelled you into this program? What was it that you didn't know or you needed that you didn't have? And really getting precise about, hey, how was it that I was able to reel you in and help you with all this? So remember all this. If you're not fully working within your funnel is probably leaking, and you're leaking clients and revenue. Well, again, thank you so much for being a part of Thriving Thursday. We love that you're here and that you're constantly learning and trying to put together better programs, products, services, and books for your clients.